cannot. You have to get it in Bulgaria. They spoke English, I asked. We have to go back.
After a 2-month road trip through the Balkans, today we are going to get really close to our goal of driving our van from Europe to Asia, as we were supposed to cross the border into Turkey. But as you can probably tell, that did not go as smoothly as we would have hoped. This is the first border crossing where we've run into issues when the Turkish border control turned us away at the border, refusing our entry into Turkey.
Today is the day that we are heading to Turkey. It's now finding time. The goal of today is to head to Istanbul, which should be about a 5-hour drive. Of course, without border crossings, it shouldn't be too far.
Before entering Turkey, we do still need a negative PCR test, but apparently you don't need to get it beforehand anymore. We should be able to do it at the border, so hopefully test positive at the border, wait there for the results, and then head on into Turkey.
Did you say test positive?
Negative. Negative.
Oh, please no, that would be really inconvenient.
From Plovdiv, it's only a short 2-hour drive through the Bulgarian countryside before you get to the border crossing with Turkey. But before crossing the border, there's one last thing we needed to do. Naick has spotted something.
GPS signal lost.
My sense is talking. We've actually been thinking about getting a barbecue, but never really looked into it. But now there's like 10 different models and they're super cheap.
And as you can see, Naick really wants one. Although this barbecue isn't really why we came to this store. These are all the levels that we have left and we're going to spend them all on food.
3.89. It's about more than half a kilo of panica.
So excited to finally be heading into Turkey, hopefully. This trip so far has been a really cool adventure, traveling from Europe. Get to explore Turkey in our van, it's gonna be so nice. The passports, check. Also, all the necessary paperwork for the car.
I think that should be it. You can actually see the Bulgarian border crossing already over there, and I guess like a few hundred meters further will be the Turkish border control.
So we passed the Bulgarian post, left Bulgaria with no problems, then proceeded to the Turkish one.
We just had to drive through a disinfection area where they sprayed the whole van, probably with disinfectant. Just saw it at the last minute that there was a spray coming in and had to close the window. We had to pay €3 for the disinfection.
Face
package
masks.
of 2 face masks.
This is what you get when you come in.
So we are now waiting in line at the Turkish border. There's about 15 cars in front of us. I don't see where the testing center is or how it works, but I guess that will become clear.
We were queuing up for the border crossing near the Turkish town of Edirne, where I was having some trouble locating the person who would take our COVID tests.
Do I have some bad news for us?
What is it?
You cannot get tested at the border.
Why not?
You cannot. You have to get it in Bulgaria. They spoke English, I asked. We have to go back, get tested, and then come back.
But how do we even get back?
That was, yeah. I guess I'll let you back in.
Oh man, this really sucks.
We're sort of in limbo because Bulgaria is gonna ask us for a test as well. You know that movie, The Terminal? With Tom Hanks, I think it is?
Yeah, because there's no way
That's
to
stuck
get...
in a terminal for 10 years in like the transit zone. That's us now, but land borders.
Yeah, there's even no way to get to like the re-entry of Bulgaria here because this is the exit.
There will be some way.
This situation, I mean, there's the really big official press release from the Turkish government that 1st of June you will be able to get tests at this specific border site. I double checked.
You asked someone in a Facebook group if it's
Yeah.
for foreigners too?
I asked someone in a Facebook group, we checked everything, and then now we're just stuck here and have to go back to Bulgaria. So I just went to ask the guys who gave us the masks and stuff at the spraying thing. Normally this is a one direction lane, but we can go the other way and then cross over to the exit section that is supposed to take you out of Turkey and back into Bulgaria. Yeah. So here, I mean, I think they'll cut us some slack, no? Yeah, I mean, they have to let us in. They just can't leave us here. Sorry?
Test, yes.
Test problem,
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, back in Bulgaria.
Are we? I have no idea. I mean, we passed 4 or 5 checkpoints now. Like, somebody asked us for our papers. They checked the van.
Then another guy checked the van, then another guy checked our papers, so I have no idea anymore, but I think, yeah, something it says here Bulgaria, vignette.
So now our new mission is to be able to get either a PCR test or a rapid antigen test done as soon as possible, somewhere around here.
Hey, I see PCR tests running around there in the field.
Catch it!
We set out on a 30-minute ride to get to the hospital in the nearest small town, Svilengrad, hoping to still get a test there today. But by the time we got to Svilengrad,
And that one. Okay, big one.
and then finally found the hospital thanks to this friendly security guard that walked me there, it was too late to get tested there.
PCR test is hospital 60 kilometers from here.
And then we had the same problem when we got to Haškovo another hour later.
Two antigen tests, 2 people, 20 leva, I think. Thank you.
So while we wait for the test results, we actually have some good news we've been wanting to share with you guys, because a few days ago we got vaccinated against COVID-19 here in Bulgaria. We've actually been considering getting vaccinated abroad for a few weeks now if we would be given the opportunity to do so. When we initially got to Bulgaria, we weren't really sure if we were going to be eligible to get the vaccine here as foreigners.
I have no idea if we're going to be able to get it, but we're going to head to the hospital and check. We explained them, well, we're not from Bulgaria, we're just coming here from Belgium, it's possible to get it. And they just said, yeah, you can get it. I guess it's because the vaccination rate or just people are not very keen on getting the vaccine here.
Only 20% of people have indicated that they want to get the vaccine as soon as it is available to them, and up to 50% of all Bulgarians have said that they either do not see themselves getting the vaccine this year in 2021 or even getting it at all. It doesn't just seem like any foreigner can walk into any random Bulgarian hospital and just ask for the vaccine and actually get it. The fact that we were able to get it is most likely because there were some unused doses that were going to expire anyway, and they preferred to just put them to good use and give them to us instead. We actually felt good after getting the first dose. We got the Pfizer vaccine. We were really happy that we were able to get it.
We can come back in 3 weeks. We got a
And
little
get the
card
second
that
one.
says
So
come back in 3 weeks.
So we feel super fortunate to have
Yeah,
had it.
very happy.
Yeah,
I feel
we're
relieved. I feel
super
happy.
happy. We'll be in Turkey for precisely 3 weeks, because
Exactly,
in
3
3
weeks.
weeks time, yeah, we need to be back here in Bulgaria to get our second dose. Now we have this deadline, we're gonna work around it.
And about those test results,
Let's try this again.
Oh yeah, baby. Bam!
Welcome to Turkey! We made it! We had to go through a couple of checks. First they checked our test, then they checked our passport, then they checked our car documents, then they checked if they checked everything, and then they let us in.
We made it! Woohoo! This is Turkey! Oh, so excited! Finally!
before continuing to Istanbul, we are going to be stopping in the town of Edirne to take in our new surroundings and try our first Turkish meal.
Turkey just came out of a lockdown. Restaurants have just reopened. It is hustling and bustling here.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you so
very
much.
good. We just ordered 2 small portions of meat with a small
And we have
salad.
a full table of food now.
We ended up with a full table. This looks so good. I'm gonna start off with this one with some spicy sauce, some onion.
I always love the first few days in a new country, because then you're like, everything is so new and the food is just like, oh, and the vibe here is so different compared to the Balkan where we just were. So excited that we finally made it here. And after this meal, we're going to head to Istanbul. We found a really nice spot to park the van for the night. Right in time for rush hour in Istanbul.
It's not just any place though. This
Oh, the view.
is a crossroad between 2 continents, because on this side
You're selling it.
we are in Europe and over there is Asia. This is the Asian continent. Istanbul is built on these two continents. Here's the river Bosphorus over there, Asia.
And look at this.
Orange coffee.
Yeah, everything here.
Bu 5 lira, bu 7 lira, bu 6 lira, bu 5 lira.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thought we were having an actual traditional Turkish tea, but
This tea is really not good. It really tastes like hot lemonade.
I'm pretty sure that this is the fishing pier.
Cheers to finally getting to Turkey. This is I'm really happy about this. Though.
Yesterday we were sort of bummed out, but I mean in the end it turned out to be an adventure.
Yeah. It kind of makes the achievement bigger and gives you even more satisfaction because there was a bit of a struggle getting here.
Like this is the sort of stuff that someday, regardless of that it's not the easiest that it's been, we're gonna look back on and be like, remember the time we drove up to the Arctic Circle in winter in -30?
And then
Remember
afterwards to Turkey.
Remember the time we almost got stuck between the Bulgarian and Turkish border? Oh yeah.
Good times, good times. Cheers. Next few weeks we're going to be exploring Turkey. We're going to start off with Istanbul and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.